If you ask me what is the heart of Blender, the answer is very simple. Editor. To understand this, we have to start from a blank screen. Blender is like all the programs we are familiar with on Windows. It has a main menu bar at the top, status bar at the bottom. Now, the middle area is the key. It is the home of editors. And if you ask me how many editors does Blender have right now? The answer is 23. Yes. There are 23 editors in this version of Blender. Don't worry. You'll ask for more later. Now, let's take a look at the most important editor. Yes. You know it. A 3D viewport editor. The good thing about the editor in Blender is that we can easily switch to another editor by simply clicking on the icon at the top left corner of the editor. Then select the editor you want to use from the list. Awesome! Now, you might be wondering if we can have multiple editors open at the same time? The answer is definitely yes. And you will be amazed. Because it's very easy to open multiple editors at the same time in Blender. In order to do that, simply move your mouse pointer to any corner of the editor. When the mouse cursor changes to a little plus sign, then click and drag to easily divide the editor area. Then click the icon in the top left corner of the new area to switch to the editor you want. You can adjust the size of the area by simply dragging the dividing line. Yes. You got the idea. Let's play with it. You can do it as much as you want. Well, here's something more fun. You will be amazed again. We can easily merge them as well. Believe it or not. Just like splitting. Just move our mouse to any corner. When the pointer changes to a little plus sign, drag it to another editor to merge it. That's it. And here, thanks to the great ability of separating these different editors, we can create different UI layouts as we want, and we can save it for later use. In fact, Blender has already provided a number of UI presets for us to use. In the form of tabs here, they are arranged next to the main menu bar. Just click to use it. Super cool. Now you begin to understand why the default Blender scene is the way we see it. Let me explain. Starting with this 3D editor, as we add more and more objects to a scene, it becomes difficult to select some objects. So in order to make it easier for us to select objects, we have to view them all in the form of a list. Yes. We need an outliner editor. Now, we can easily select any object we want. Next, when we want to edit any object properties, we need Properties Editor. Yes. You will love this editor. Because you can change all the properties of the object here. And this is where the default scene of Blender comes from. Actually, if you look closely, there are 4 editors here. At the bottom, a timeline editor for animation. Now, you will no longer feel overwhelmed anymore about Blender's user interface. Don't think too much. Blender is designed to be as simple and easy to understand as possible these days.